Hakuna my vodka.
What's up, everybody? My name is Parker Ament.
My name's Danny Ferrari.
And we are Excellent Sound.
You goddamn right we are, dude.
We have a huge video for you guys today. Tomorrow. Oh, yeah, smacker. Tomorrow is the big day.
The big day, October 1st.
October 1st, we have Technically House.
It's out.
It is out, officially. The greatest tech house pack ever made.
I don't know of any other ones, do you?
Yeah, I don't really.
It's technically house, and it's technically the best one out ever.
It's technically the best.
We are technically the best tech house producers and sample pack makers.
Technically we are.
Technically, that's the truth.
Yeah.
We're super excited for it, guys. Technically House is coming out tomorrow, and so you guys know we got some info. We're going to talk about a couple of those little tidbits about contest, all that shiz. But first, we're going to tell you what's in the pack. First and foremost, we have over 600 samples.
Over 600, guys. It's insane.
It's insane. How many loops do we have? Do you remember?
Yeah, we have over 300 loops in there. Like
wow.
we wanted to make this pack like the one-stop shop for all of your house needs.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, house music is all about loops. It's totally okay to use loops. Like, that's what made the whole style. So we packed it with loops.
Yeah.
Crazy sounds in there, a lot of samples. So that's the main thing we really wanted to go for.
Yep, and we're gonna do over 150 serum presets. Well, technically, what we're doing is for the first 500 people that purchase Technically House, you're gonna be entered into a contest to win the grand prize of JBL LSR 308.
Oh, shit.
A pair of them. 8-inch. Not one, but you're going to get two.
You're going to get two. You're going to be stereo.
You get two of those slappers,
yeah,
okay,
man.
for the grand prize. And then also you're going to get your bonuses. So you're going to get your extra 50 serum presets. For second place, you're going to win some Audio-Technica ATH M50Xs. And then for third place is going to win a $100 Excellent Sound gift card to our store to check out all of our sample packs, which you guys can see right here. Maybe you get in your house.
Your house, another house pack.
Maybe you get mid-temps.
Another mid-temps pack.
Maybe you get Cartel 1 and 2.
Cartel 1 and 2,
You
baby.
can't see right now. There you go. Look,
beautiful.
you can get a ton of shit. Look at all that. There's even
Hybrid track
more.
combo.
There's even more. I don't have them on here, but there's more on our
You
website
can't even see
and
all of them.
Patreon.
And Patreon.
So yeah, make sure you guys are jumping onto it at October 1st, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, where we will be starting the sale of it, and like we said, the first 500. And then on top of that, we are doing a contest for the best tech house songs. We're going to pick 4 of you guys. You have to use tech house. We have a video coming soon announcing the contest, and basically what's going to happen is those 4 songs are going to be sent directly to the A&R of Insomniac Records. He is waiting for it. He already knows Joe. Shout out Joe. Shout out Nick. Shout out Sheeta.
Yeah.
Shout out Travis Scott.
Shout out everybody at Insomniac.
Shout out Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You guys are fucking insane.
Shout out Pasquale with his acid basses that he likes.
Oh my gosh, dude. He loves all that shit.
So that's all because you guys, people are watching us, so we wanted to make sure we did that. We hit them up. We said, yo, we got some serious talent, so we're going to have all the rules specified in a video coming soon, so stay tuned for that. But just know, we're picking 4 of you to send straight to Insomniac.
It's a huge jumpstart for your career, too. I mean, you don't even have to make a tech house track. It could be just a house track, but they're looking for tech house bangers. So, and four choices. I mean, that's a lot of choices. It's not just, we're not just picking one. We need 4 good ones.
We're sifting through all the stuff for him to get the creme de la creme.
The creme de la crop.
I can't roll. Creme de la creme.
That was pretty good.
That was like a machine gun.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys are subscribed, like the video, comment down below for a chance to win a pack of your choice. You could win Tech House, maybe.
Yeah.
And we're going to be using a lot of the samples and stuff from Tech House, too.
Yeah, this whole project is going to be all tech house stuff. So without further ado, let's jump into this. We are going to show you guys 3 ways of making sexy bass lines in tech house.
3-way sexy.
3-way sexy bass lines. I'm so excited right now. So Danny's going to show you one. I'm going to show you 2 different ways. And I kind of do some like weird techniques. Danny was like, "Oh, like I didn't know that you do it like that." But
really helped.
So I'm going to show you this first way. It's really fun. And then I'm going to show you another really cool way of doing designing your bass lines. So the first one, we have kind of like a Chris Lakey kind of sound right here. Let me show you.
Which is also in Technically House, one of the presets. We're gonna give one of these bad boys away, or girls. You don't want to see.
Yeah, so we're gonna be using 3 different presets from Technically House, and also these Tech House loops right here are very beautiful. Got a really nice full drum loop.
And those bass lines you heard there were actually bass lines from the pack as well, too.
Exactly. Those are super sexy bass lines. We got some nice shakers over here. And, of course, we have our pre-drop vocal. So without further ado, let's jump into this. So the first technique that I really like to do, I'm a drummer. So I always start with rhythm. Sometimes I start with melodies, but usually I start with rhythm. So in house and tech house, I really like going for like the mean notes. So when I mean mean, I feel like, you got to be on the rooftop being like kind of cool. You know what I'm saying?
You're pushing like disabled kids over and stuff like that. Is that what you mean by mean?
Super mean, dude.
Kids in wheelchairs?
No, I'm talking about like double fisting drinks on the rooftop, fucking sunglasses on at nighttime.
Oh, you mean
mean.
like I do cocaine and ride a motorcycle type of shit.
Dude,
all right,
leather
cool.
jacket sometimes.
Yeah.
Mustache mean. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Yeah. So in order to do that, guys, you have to do either a D or E or a D sharp or an F, like all around those notes. If you start with that, you're gonna have a really mean bass line. So it has to be a low D, D sharp or an F or whatever.
Hang that D low, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So my first technique that I really like to do is I kind of do this with 808s when I'm doing hip hop songs too. Is I just start from the rhythm. So I go, I just put them on the ones like this. So then I have a vibe.
Ooh.
So we got something going right here.
That already sounds like a tech house bass
Yeah.
line.
See, that's too high, guys. So D right here. Or you could go E, F. So all of these are like really nice. So we're going to start with, let's do E. This is nice. And then we're going to just mess with the rhythm and just try to get something catchy. So we got this. So I'm going to start adding some in-betweeners.
And notice, too, that he's in 30 seconds on the grid.
So now that I have like a really cool rhythm, I can start going for the different notes. So I really like this rhythm. This is like pretty catchy. And so now I could start moving this stuff around. I think I'm going to keep this here, and then let's try going down here. So another thing about Tech House too is these half steps. So
those are mean half steps.
The half steps, you have to be putting those half steps in. And if you don't know what a half step is, then it's literally just from one key to the other. If you don't know what it sounds like, think of like the Jaws theme. The Jaws theme is like da 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 da. I don't know if that's perfect pitch.
Yeah,
but if you think of it like that, or if you're turning a knob, that's a half step too. That's the kind of the key to getting a mean bass line is the half step. So let's keep going on this. Let's keep designing. So I kind of like this.
Yeah, you're grooving. Yeah.
And then maybe we'll keep some space at the end. And also, you're going to want to pay attention to the preset or sound of the bass that you have.
Yeah.
And you're going to want to mess with the sustain. So I started with something long, but now we got to just shorten it up, just keep it a little tighter. This doesn't sound bad, but
I kind of like it sustained too.
You like it a little?
Yeah.
Maybe what we could do is we'll keep it short, and then for these guys, we'll elongate it.
Yeah, the sustain of notes really does a lot for rhythm, and I think a lot of people sleep on that, you know?
Yeah. And so this is the first way of doing it. I always start with the rhythm. I make a cool little riff, and then I start moving notes around. And you want to kind of keep it simple and catchy. If you're doing too much, you know, people can't dance. You gotta get those booties shaking.
Gotta get those booties and those weenies shaking.
So yeah, and those wieners.
Yeah,
Dude, those wieners are shaking on that rooftop.
Shake your wiener. Hopefully you're shaking your wiener at home just like we are here.
So that's the first way to do it. I'm going to TO this to Danny, and
Nice.
Danny is going to jump over, and he's going to show you how he makes his basses.
I'm going to do like a Fisher bass.
Yeah.
And this is what my thought process is. We both have different thinking, but like we both kind of help each other in the same sense. So
Yeah, so that was the Chris Lake acid bass, and now to the Fisher bass.
I'm going to do some Fish. And I think, too, what we could do is, maybe we will skip them, too, but we can also, like, finish this and, like, kind of have, like, a little bit different of, like, a response. So
Yeah, totally.
So we got a nice Fisher sound in here. Let me go ahead and pull that up. That's not how you do it. There we go. All right. I'm going to go ahead and pull this up a little bit so I could see just a smidge better. So Parker's kind of rocking an E, so I think I'm going to do the same thing. It's really mean.
In E.
In E. So sometimes I want to just hit like maybe like a long note. You know?
Long boy.
Long boy. I like doing octaves. And my thought is when I'm doing Fisher, which I'll get there. And watch, I'll show you. If I go down to like an E right here. See, I'm already feeling like I usually start this way. I'll either start a note like right on the 1. I also love doing stuff like this. Like that kind of has like that bass line.
Yeah, that's bouncy.
Yeah, like you could just do like a double hit, but I like it here a lot of times or on the half, like on the upbeat. Right? Okay, but for this one, let's just go ahead and keep it how we were doing. And then also to notice the spaces in between. Staying on the upbeat. So we have a backbeat right here. If we're in 16ths, we have a backbeat, and then we have an upbeat. Is that what it's called? Drummer guy?
Yep.
All right, and then now I might just hit like Parker saying with like a rhythm, right? Here's that kick up where it sounds like 2 notes, right?
Yeah.
So let's just keep the rhythm going. Let's put one right here maybe. Woo!
That's nice.
That stinks. That bass line smells like shit. Woo! It's sexy.
Yeah,
Sexy shit.
It's a sexy bass line, dude.
There it is. Okay. Okay, now that I have that, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to change one of these notes, but I think I'm just going to go maybe up with this one. And then what Fisher does a lot of times is it's a lot of repetitive, right? But then it's some alterations. So like, let's say I'll take something like this. I'm going to extend this out too.
Yeah, nice.
And then maybe this one is just a little bit of a shorter note, you know? And then maybe this one has like a different variation that kind of goes like, maybe this one's on like, there's that little skip. And then maybe I can add like something on the F or something. Maybe here.
That's kind of sick.
So that it alters here instead of hitting that E. Or maybe this doesn't happen right here. Maybe this actually happens here. Yeah, there we go. I'm kind of grooving with that. And I'm going to put this at the end here. Let's try that. Extend that out.
Pull that out.
Never pull out.
Yeah.
There we go.
And also be aware of phrasing, you guys.
Yes,
look
the
how
phrase.
Look how he's phrasing everything.
Yeah, I see that right there too. That made a big difference, just adding that little extra double hit. So now it's a double hit. The double octave instead of the long note.
Little ear candy.
But now it's the same bass line, but now it's starting to sound different. And then I could do something like a lot of times, like what Fisher might do is like maybe do like a resolve or something, right?
Yeah.
So this one maybe would be something more along the lines of like, let's say we did do like a little walk down.
Oh, that's mean, dude.
So I need something here, maybe like a little stutter or something. Let's do something like this. Little stuts. Oh, maybe a triplet. With the triplets, sometimes triplets can get a little bit.
Triplets are a little tricky, but
A little triply.
that gets really sexy if you can nail that right.
Triplets
Real
are like
sexy.
the sexiest. Let's do something like this, maybe.
Yeah.
Woo!
I could dig that, dude.
Yeah, there we go. So that's a pretty good little Fisher line. And then like a lot of times too, which I think if you guys want to see us do a drop challenge, we're definitely going to be doing that with Tech House.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be sick.
We're going to be doing some more like sound design stuff. We're going to be doing like how to make your own house punchy kicks, and of course how to make your groovy house loops. That's coming too. So we're going to have some more production style tutorials. So let us know if you guys like this type of content. We kind of like doing this instead of always just doing remakes and stuff, giving you guys actual
We like OG content.
OG content, bro.
OG.
Just like OG Naj. All that we do is smoke.
Like OG
We haven't hit
Mako.
any Naj yet. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll hit some Naj.
So you want to take over and do like the when you did this was my, like when you were kind of messing around, show me like what a glidey bass line was, because I was like, what do you mean by glidey? And you showed me, I was like, oh, these are sick.
Yeah, dude. So the glide is really fun. So this is the last. So these are two different sounds. We had the first acid bass, and then we had this kind of like Fisher, kind of like realistic bass going. And then now we call these the solo subs, like when the main focus is the bass, but the bass is like a sub.
Yeah, just basically like a sub, but maybe with like a little bit more harmonics in it or something,
Yeah. So we're going to let's start with E again. I'll turn this guy on.
This is the sound.
Yeah, we love.
But
E.
this one's so your instrument, which I think we should give away. Should we give away? Yeah, let's give away this one.
I think you guys would love this instrument.
So that'll be in the download description below. And then, do you want to give away the MIDI too?
Yeah,
we'll give
if you guys
away
want
the MIDI.
Let us know.
Yeah,
we'll give that shit away.
But this has portamento and glide, which makes it glidey essentially in the patch itself.
Exactly. So the really cool thing about these glide basses is, since there's a lot of portamento, you have to kind of finesse the rules. So these lines kind of matter for the rhythm, but we also have sidechain on here too. That's going to be pulling everything down with the kick. So you're going to be hearing that, but you want to be playing around with all of this stuff. So let's start with this really long note here, and then we'll do some short notes for here. So, like I was saying before, I always start with the rhythm first. And then now for the glide, we're going to start with...
Sick.
And then we're going to go down. Let's do something down here.
And then notes matter too when it comes to glides too. Remember that too when you're using these notes on top. I mean, this could be used for 808s too and trap too. This is like a big thing, or even future bass.
Yeah. And then let's probably add like another A. that's kind of sick.
Maybe try like the G or something.
This guy?
Yeah. Down. Well, that's an F, but that sounds sick.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's a G. I'm tripping.
And then we could play with this too.
Is that a D?
And then let's see if it's on.
Woo! Yeah, definitely.
And then this one's a little late.
It's a little long, maybe.
Yeah, so that's another really cool technique that you can do is you start on the higher octave and get all of your notes right going, and then you can pull it down to the regular octave that you're doing so you can actually hear it. Because sometimes when it's like super low, you're picking the wrong notes, and sometimes you think it sounds really good, and then you're like onto like the fourth sound in your song, and like you have to change your key because you have to go back and like move some stuff around. That's a really cool way. And then the other cool thing too is if you see here, this is like not really on time. This is like on the up, and I'm like releasing the note on another like halfway through. The reason why it makes sense is because of the speed of the portamento first off, but then also we're having the side chain. So you could be really playing with the ones and twos, like. Like if we turn the side chain off here, check this out. It's not as dynamic. And like this is like the wrong note.
But it doesn't matter. Or does it? Because of the side chain?
It doesn't, yeah, because when your side chain's on, you can't even hear that note really.
But it's just used to give that like kind of like
the speed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is 3 different ways to make a sexy bass line, guys.
Yep.
The last thing that I wanted to kind of add is with phrasing, you guys can, like kind of how Danny was talking about, he's got his A, B here, and then he's got his A over here, and then look, he's got his little fill. So it's A, B, A, C. So
well, it's a variation of, well, it would be A, A, B, and then
A, C. Or B.
That's a C right there, I feel like. Even though it's the same as A, but it is A. Yeah, yeah.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
like, so
AC,
this is like a fill to
resolve or whatever.
Yeah, to like let it resolve, but also like keep the interest of the listener. Because if it's the same bass loop over and over again, it's going to be it just gets boring. So you're creating interest by making dynamic phrasing. But yeah, so that's about it, you guys. If you guys don't know already, you guys can join our Patreon to support this YouTube channel, and we give away project files, we give away samples, presets. We have a crazy tiers on there. We have a YouTube Legacy tier where you can actually get these project files of the remakes that we do every week, and when we don't do remakes like this, you get a bonus project file.
Well, we'll give this project file too for those Legacy tier and those for YouTube tier, and definitely for all the patrons that help us out, we really appreciate you guys. I got them right here. I'm gonna go grab them.
Yeah,
we'll throw them up.
Go grab.
That's what we do with our patrons. If you
yeah.
support, if you're a new patron or you're a patron this month, what we do is we just go.
You just grab them from down there.
And then we throw them up.
Throw them up, baby.
And then we catch one. Catch one, Parker.
Got it.
You got one? I got
right
one.
Here.
I got one right here.
All right.
And then we sword fight with them. This person right here has a shout out.
Major shout out.
And so does Parker's person.
Yep.
And then we go to set them down, but we don't. We throw them away.
Throw them at it.
See you next month. Thank you so much for
See you
supporting
next
us.
month. But again, guys, tomorrow Technically House will be out October 1st. We're super excited about that. So go grab it. If you guys are house producers, if you guys are EDM producers, it's a fantastic pack.
Definitely useful.
And if you guys like this video, go ahead and like it. Drop a comment. If you guys are the top comments, we're going to be giving away free packs. So that's always good. And
that's it. We'll see you guys. Check out our Instagram at xlntsound. whatever. And then go to our website for tons of free shit too.
Oh my
by the
God,
way,
free shit everywhere. Let's run it out.
let's play it out. We'll see you guys next time.
Hakuna my vodka.